Please enjoy these scenes of Jamaica as I ramble on about Jamaica. Why Jamaica? Indeed, why indeed about Jamaica? The answer depends on three factors, really. Your own personal desire to answer that question, your own personal knowledge of the country, and of course your own personal experience of having visited Jamaica. Many, just the same, are quick to answer based on hearsay, unreliable news stories, and the opinions of others. Wendy, of TV fame, allegedly said, "Why would anyone even want to visit Jamaica?" Supposedly one of her sponsors, on the day she said it, was another island paradise. Be that as it may, I know why I would want to spend a lot of time in Jamaica. But back to those three factors I mentioned earlier. Yes, I do have a desire to answer the query. Yes, I do have personal knowledge of my island country. Yes, I do have lots of experiences about Jamaica. One of the most talked about factors concerning Jamaica is its crime. Okay, let's talk about that one. On any given hour of any given day, check the crime rate of one of America's major cities. Any one of America's major cities. Detroit, St. Louis, Oakland, Memphis, Birmingham, Atlanta, Baltimore, Stockton, Cleveland, and I haven't even mentioned Chicago or New York City. And these cities are in the land of unlimited opportunities. And yet, Jamaica, an entire country, is much maligned by the very people who should not be so negative about Jamaica, Jamaicans living overseas. As for me, I've never been to Jamaica and not regret leaving this beautiful land of wood and water. As a photographer, on leaving, I always miss the beauty of the country. So beautiful that words, no matter how eloquent and colorful, can never really do justice to its beauty. Most of all, though, I miss the people, the many diverse faces with a ready smile and a willingness to share everything they have with you. Jamaicans as a whole does not tolerate laziness, nor do they suffer fools very well. One video I made highlighted a lady who said that she couldn't find a job, so she created a job. She now makes merengue wine. "No," she said, "I don't need a distributor. I can hardly keep up with the demand." In another video, a man said, without even a hint of a smile on his face, which, by the way, is unusual in Jamaica, but he wanted to be very clear about this point. What point? This point. If you find a man begging for food in Jamaica, you should let him starve. His words. Then he pointed to the hills. "Those lands," he said, "belongs to the Jamaica Forestry Service. More than enough food are up there." Later I was to find out that many people have plots, little farms in the hills where they would grow their own food, undisturbed. There's the honor system there, you see. It is simple. If you see the land being cultivated, you leave it alone. It is simple as that. When I go to Jamaica, I don't go to the beach. I have no need to do that. In my home city, we have over 35 miles of pristine beaches. When I go to Jamaica, I go to get what I don't have here. The exposure of one of the most fantastic history of the Western Hemisphere, and of course, the Jamaican culture. I also go to commune with the people of Jamaica, up in the hills of Jamaica. My Rasta friends and non-Rasta friends treat me with respect and dignity, as I do them. I go to hear the ambitious children's demand that I call them by their future titles. Doctor this, teacher that, policeman that, soldier that, attorney that, all seeming to want to become somebody. One little girl, all of 12 years old, told me that she has no desire to leave Jamaica except on vacations and to further her education. I can live in another country as a second-class person for a few years if I can get what I want. I don't need to be called, and she used a very derogatory word, when I am a queen in my own land. I think she got that impression from American TV. Trust me, the people in Jamaica are more informed about America and its politics than most Americans are. But I'm getting off subject. Yes, Jamaica has problems. not enough jobs, not enough money for higher education, not enough of many things. But they're working on solving their problems. As for me, two things I wish Jamaica would do: expand its own renewable energy programs and manufacturing. After all, there's more than enough sunshine for solar energy to be on every house. And of course, to recycle all this motor oil, which would mean less dependency on importing motor oil. This narrative, as you have guessed, is just my impressions based on my own knowledge and experiences. You, no doubt, have your own. Please share in the comment section, because your addition will add to my knowledge, and together we will learn. It's going to be cold here pretty soon, and I'll be longing for the hills of Jamaica.
And anywhere you see the deep woods, man, little girl, now she grew up, man.